as well as others that have gone on in other constituencies, will know for this reason that the Commission met with the Ghana Police Service once again to re-examine the nature of the security arrangements being provided by the police. The Commission was desirous to protect its staff as well as its electoral collation process. Following the engagement with the police, it was agreed that the Tesano Police Depot will be used as the collation center for all outstanding collations, including Ablekuma North, Ukankwe Central, Tema Central, Domikwabenya, Nsawam Aduajiri, Ekwetia, Fantiakwa North, Suhum, Techiman South, Obuasi East, Ahafo Ano North, Ahafo Ano South West. The political parties were duly informed once again to nominate 2 agents per constituency to observe the collation process. Unfortunately, the collation process for only 3 constituencies were successfully completed, and they are Akwetia, Fantiakwa North, and the Suhum constituencies. The returning officers in all the 3 constituencies I have just mentioned were allowed for the first time to carry out their work without interference. This enabled them to complete the collation and declare the true outcomes of the election. Though the collation for the Nsawam Aduajiri at the police depot was well advanced on Thursday, the 12th of December 2024, the parties agreed to put the collation on hold until the following day, which was Friday, the 13th of December 2024. Unfortunately, the collation did not take place in spite of the presence of our teams at the collation center. This was because the Ghana Police Service informed the Commission that their intelligence reports showed that party supporters were planning to besiege the police depot. They thus advised that the process be discontinued. Ladies and gentlemen, though the Commission was determined to complete the said collation processes in the 9 constituencies on that Friday, the 13th of December, it could not do so without the assurance of the police. In the absence of that, the collation process planned for that Friday was called off in the evening, as mentioned earlier. The Commission is of the view that had the process been allowed to continue, we would have successfully concluded the collation processes and declared the outcomes of the election by now. In the light of that development, and as a result of putting the collation process scheduled for that Friday on hold, the Commission once again met with the Ghana Police Service on Monday, the 16th of December 2024, to agree on a new date. At the meeting, the Commission proposed Wednesday, the 18th of December 2024. At that meeting, the police indicated that they could no longer provide the Tesano Police Depot as the location for the collation process. It was agreed that new locations in Accra and Kumasi would be designated for the police for the collation process. The actual locations and time were communicated to the police on Tuesday, the 17th of December. The police assured the Commission of its full cooperation and readiness to enable us complete the collation processes. However, later that Tuesday, the 17th of December, the police, in the letter to the Commission, indicated that once again their intelligence reports had revealed planned unrests by party supporters for both Accra and Kumasi, making it difficult for them to guarantee the security of the collation process as earlier planned. This has put our efforts to complete the collation process at a standstill. It is important to note that contrary to the narrative that the Commission staff have not been ready, our staff have been fully aligned and ready and poised to complete their task. Indeed, all our teams from the regions, the Eastern region, the Ashanti region, were all at the Tesano Police Depot to carry out their tasks and to bring it to a completion. This has been, their readiness has been in spite of the beatings and threats they have received. I must note that they have been, in spite of the face of the beatings and threats, they have been determined and have shown resolve to carry out their functions and have fully cooperated with the police to ensure the full completion of the collation process for their respective constituencies. The Commission lauds their courage and dedication to duty. To all our staff, both permanent and temporary, where collation centers were brought to a standstill, to staff who were beaten and threatened, our hearts go out to you. We say, Aiko, we applaud your courage and your resolve to do the right thing in the face of death threats. Your courage has encouraged the majority of us to keep going on and to keep doing what is right for God and country. As a commission, we have always maintained that our mandate is not to make anybody a president or a member of parliament. Our mandate, as per the Constitution, is to carry out credible, transparent, and fair elections whose outcomes guarantee that the choice of the voters as expressed at the polls is upheld. This was evident in the just ended general election which took place on Saturday, the 7th of December 2024. Indeed, the process has been hailed by world leaders and by both local and international observers as credible, transparent, and highly successful. The Commission is keen to ensure that all the outstanding processes in the 9 constituencies follow due process. It goes without saying that what happened during our attempt to complete the collation process in some of the 9 constituencies is unlawful. As indicated, the Commission will not uphold declarations ensuing from incomplete and unlawful processes. And these include in Sawam Aduajiri, where parties, of course, on election day besieged the collation centers and brought the collation there to a halt. As I mentioned, the Commission tried to complete the collation process on Friday, the 13th of December. However, when it got to 143, the collation for 143 polling stations, there was an agreement that they should put it on hold until the following day. Sadly, that following day was not to be, and the collation was called off because we were informed by the police service that supporters of the parties were planning to besiege the police depot and to cause disruptions at the center, and we were advised to put it on hold. And so that collation is incomplete and we cannot declare an outcome. I must note that in the Ahafua North Southwest and in the Ahafua North, as the collation on election day was also disrupted and no winners were declared. Those processes were incomplete, and until they are complete, the Commission will not be in the position to declare a winner. In Obuasi East, the collation center was attacked by party supporters, and the returning officer was threatened with an axe. His hands were lifted up, and he was asked to declare a winner when that was not what was reflected on the results collation form. Again, that process was not lawful, and the commission would not uphold it. In the Okaikwe Central, I did mention that 110 polling stations results were used to declare a winner instead of 141. The commission would not uphold that process. In the Ablekuma North constituency, 219 polling station results were used to declare a winner instead of 281 polling station results. The commission would not uphold that declaration. In Tema Central, the DO.
This Nobel-winning discovery can get you back to 2020 without glasses, contacts, lasers, pain, eye drops, or recovery time. The
again was threatening, and he was forced to declare results using 146 polling stations instead of 148. The commission would not uphold that declaration. In Bono East, the officer was physically assaulted. In Bono East, in Techiman South, in the Bono East region, the officer, the returning officer, and other staff were physically assaulted and forced to redeclare the results at gunpoint. The commission, it's important to note that the collation process had not been completed. There also, the commission would not uphold those processes. In Domi Kwabenya, there's some contention with 3 polling station results, and the commission is carrying out its own investigation with the 3 polling station results. I believe 367 of those results have been duly declared as legitimate. There are 3 results that are outstanding, and the commission is carrying out its own investigations to allow it, to enable it take a decision. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is a nutshell of the issues outstanding in the 9 constituencies. In the view of the commission, upholding such unlawful collations and declarations will set a bad precedent for our country and set us back to the dark days. I don't believe that as a country, this is where we should want to go. What it implies is that anyone who has force or might can take over a collation process and declare himself or herself as a member of parliament or a president. As a country, we should not go down that slippery slope. We therefore use this occasion to humbly call on the President of Ghana, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, as well as our President-elect, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, to intervene in this matter so as to ensure that the Commission is provided with the necessary security and protection to carry out its functions. We also call on the National Election Security Task Force to come together to put in place arrangements to ensure that our staff and our processes are protected and secured in a way that will ensure that the true outcomes of our processes reflect the will of the people as expressed on the pink sheets. We conclude by reiterating that as a commission, our mandate is not to make anybody a president or a member of parliament. Our mandate, as mentioned earlier, is simply to conduct credible, transparent, and fair processes that uphold the choice of voters. The elections on the 7th of December 2024 is a testament of that assertion. We'd like to finally call on the citizens of Ghana to support us in our bid to carry out our mandate.
Titi kwa fura muwa uji afya de uji diebe uji asida ofiura na nyamiame titi kwa fura muwa uji afya de uji asida yenda wasi wado makama odo murusu esu asida yenda wasi wado makama niye bebe abudia yeye esu asida yenda wasi wado makama Afiura na nyamiame titi kwa fura muwa opesi ye na yerislewo opesi ye mesi ye oduma kama yonkudo umejume biara yeriye Mensi ye oduma kama Yami sumpa umodi biara yeribum Yerisewo Opesi ye mensi ye oduma kama Yakuye hamaitu biara yeritu Yerisewo Opesi ye mensi ye oduma kama Afiura na nyamiame titi kwa fura muwa umwade nyina na unim sebebi umwade nyina umwade unim ya upenye oduma kama amaniri base bibi unim ya upenye oduma kama soshiri base bibi unim ya upenye oduma kama nijeri base bibi unim ya upenye
Announced the preparatory committee, and I think people are misunderstanding it. We're receiving a lot of information on things that are going wrong, or things, corruption scandals and all that. Some send me texts on my phone, some call me, others pass through other people. We want a focal point where all that evidence is directed, and so that they can assemble that evidence. And once we come into office, Oral is not going to be investigating people. It's going to gather the evidence and pass on that evidence to the government institutions that are geared and supposed to do that kind of work. And so we just want that if people have any information that they think is useful in the fight against corruption, pass it on to this team. That's what the team is about. And we are all doing that service pro bono. They're not expecting any payment. There's no expenditure or budget associated with the task that they're carrying out. And so that's the explanation for it. Yeah. And so I don't think that people should think that it's a witch hunting committee. They have no brooms to fly at night. So I can assure people that it's not meant to witch hunt, people.
Asampaetia Obayansa fuso wo munia wanka na asam Ze mafutu sam kakre wa supeme Yo kofi amani ya woman Amani ya memana Eni baby ako
enti enwa yama unya ntiasa the president elect John Dramani Mahama apau abadwokuo mako enum the honorable member of Tongu Honorable Samuel Okujeto Abrakwa chairman Emma abadwokuo yi jubadi odi asha wonsane se abaya ewo akonya so emu nipa bi a sikasem afa wonsase na waje aban ajapade bi te sensase ene ye keka ho no Ghana for information nyina emfa nkodan wom na yankoji sika ne mra wo ma no yankoji ajapade ne mra wo ma no na yankrofo bi adwen se sa badwakuo mampani a yato abayi no John Dramani Mahama apawi jumadi a oba bebie no as politics bi ehubom a na bi kura kan se as jumadi ni nyina ye no ebekwa akoye witch hunting na said the no amene Dr. Amache edi nkoma oka say if there is a witch probably there should be a hunter to hunt the witch omampani bi etreze jumadi ade asha wonsa no in fact enye witch hunting nembom ebeboa oman ama yesika samo a enkoye esanse enkrofo bi afa kwambone so edi oman sika nyina awi oman sika nyina ama ye ho kye ye no yetimi ajeje se sika nyina de aboa oman na efi the president elect Dwene Bio base over the energy sector no a here urgent surgery the energy sector no watch there is a serious challenge who be here say collectively o man nyina the kan ya dwen ebom na yeto ato adwen ye pe kwampa ye de the energy sector befa so say the baya enema ebekoye ewo the energy sector asue hono mo ama man atumi afa ne ntoma pa ede efra na ensem no edoso anyumre yebebo modini adi nyina mu enkomo ewo dwumadi so Menya signal from parliament to say minority leader Honorable Atofo saying asende warning kese pa emudu ade akoma finance minister say wama na mini budget wama amedi hujuma ewo parliament enefuro kuma ya akeya aban ya wosu yi ede na mamuo beba na wiye no a there is a jail term awaiting for him and inti say openie pa dia ene animanini ye mini budget no omra na ometu ho anamon ewo parliament said ye be beboa ama public sector workers o maketua honsem enko kam afia ye be kwa akowura mu no na eniema bebre nso a ye begina sa mini budget yi so na atumi abɔ ho bra first quarter 2025 no eniema nyina timi akoso waano na say ankoba ne sa de a ene there's a possibility say a J term is awaiting for the finance minister. No, the minority leader, Honorable Atofo saying, Nensema Oka Ebi no. And we are called to Quasitna Emma Koto. Release independent new Debadan Koto no say anti-LGBTQ plus minus multiplication division ene nasifo ni nyina omampani entimi mfa ne nsan hyase no court say premature into abasem na toagu na ene ewodwumadi so no yebedi eho enkomo na ene da so isi press conference isi press conference oye no ni nyina fa abato a yekosan lie on the 7th of December 2024 na damemenda anopa nonson na obia de nkokromoti ekotim ballot paper so presidential ballot paper so parliamentary for the various constituencies na enumu ema yebenya the president elect John Dramani Mahama on the presidential bid na parliamentary ni so no isi kire se constituencies mako enkron bi wo hono mu a asem wo ho bepem ne na saa asɛm no ɔnka nwie declarations akɔso wɔ hɔ no mo deɛ na yisi no anyi ntum kɔpem sɛ yisi no bɛsa yɛ recollation na wɔhu nipa a odi nkunim ankasa ɛwɔ saa parliamentary elections ni mu na yisi no ɛkyerɛ sɛ ɛno nam so koraa ma na wɔtwetwa mu no ɔyɛ sɛ wɔde coalition ni bi free some constituencies aba Greater Accra Hanomo police training school ɛwɔ Tesano ɛmɛ no koraa no party free ɛkɔ hɔ no mo kɔ ye ma police fo kɔ ye nwemu ahu sɛ no sɛ de ne ma ɛkɔ no ahwɛ abambɔ ne bɛdi wɔn nsɛm nti no ɔka kyerɛ yi si sɛ ayeye ɔmfa nso wa no nkro so bibia sɛ de bɛyɛ asomdwe bɛba na ɔmpɛda foforɔ a ɔde bɛyɛ recoalition no na yi si ne kyerɛ sɛ ɛnu akyi no police advice yi si ne sɛ police training school hɔ no mo no ɛho nkɔhia bio na security wise ɛmmoa sɛ ɔtɔkɔ so ɛyɛ recollation no wɔ hɔ no ma nti ɔmpɛ different location ɛma isi ɛyɛ sɛ saa nɛteɛ deɛ a ɔbɛpɛ different location enti locations no bɛyɛ mmienu ɔkyerɛ sɛ Greater Accra ha location baako wɔ ha a ɛnyɛ police training school ɛwɔ Tesano ɛna location ne baako nso onyaa wɔ Ashanti region but location na ankasa de yi sina mfa ntudwa ɛwɔ ne press conference nim na ɔkɔbɔ police fo amaneɛ sɛ wasɛ nya baabi fufuro betumi akɔyɛ recollation no hɔ no mo no ɛna police saa ɛka kyerɛ yi si sɛ ɛhwehwɛmu a wayɛ na wɔde wɔn aso to fam no tietie no ɛkamea sɛ bambo mu no ɛnyɛ advisable sɛ yi si no ɛbɛtoa so ayɛ recollation no enti na yɛhu sɛ yi si no recollations a ɔka sɛ ɔyɛ no ɔyɛ enti na deɛ di kan ɛno no na isi no kyerɛ sɛ baabi a aduro no asɛ adwuma no ɛhu yɛ ayɛ du ase sɛdeɛ obɛtumi asoa adwuma no ɛyɛ ayɛ kɛseɛ ase isi aso yɛ no enti madam Jane Mensa nkotodwe gu fam ne nsa da ne nsa yam a ɔpa ɔmampani ɔte akonnwa so kyɛw mekyerɛ na naado danko akufo ado kyɛw ɔpa ɔmampani a yato abɛɛ yi no mekyerɛ John Dramani Mahama kyɛw sɛ mpanimfoɔ mmienu ɛmmra yi si ne mmoa na ontumi mpɛ kwan a ɔbɛfa so a constituencies ahodoɔ a abatoɔ n'akyi nsɛnsɛm nti ontumi nkɔlɛti nwieɛ na ontumi ma ɛyɛ legal declaration no ɔman mpanimfoɔ mmienu mɛboa yi si no na ontumi ntu saa anamɔ no afei bi ɛtɔ so mmienu yi si ne nsa da ne nsa yam mekyerɛ madam Jane Mensa ne nkotodwe gu fam anwummerɛ yi ɔne Ghanafoɔ ɛkasa sɛ Ghana ni bia emmoa isi no ema isi na dwuma na ɔyɛ no entimi enkɔ so waano na mintimi ehu nia enti a isi ni behia Ghana fo moa in this essence ebra ya to aba na me Ghana ni a ɛyɛ masɛde ɛsɛ mekɔto aba mikodi la so kɔto ma aba fɛfɛɛfɛ ma nkɔso kɔmosi bia ma nye de bia wo ho beto ma ba wieye enam ba fie tam so ye be kan na mi pe bia ho pe bia tienti be begina ba bia sese mi gina entieti amra na yisi e de ye coalition ne so ehwe bi tie bia mi wieye na mbo mi se ma de odi nkunim na de odi nkugo nso agya because cheche ne we se abato de saa utimi di nkunim utimi lusu enda nya o 10 na e tira betimi ayo 10 e ho na me ko fie enti nkamwa me de be boa yisi ne nkama wie enti in this case mwa ben pa na yisi here free Ghana for ana mwa yisi here free Ghana for ho ye sa constituencies ahodo yi a yate se MPP mrahye bedwafo parliamentary candidate contest ye be se nwotwe ede sa asemkro ya akodan court no eno na yisi no bo enwo so enti ose obehia Ghana for mwa ana se ensawom adwaji se de ete se NDC parliamentary candidate ekoje court injunction ede beto recollation na ekoso e police training school Tesano no eso no na isi ne bonyo so enti obehia mwa free parliamentary candidate no hono mu ana se I mean party mpanimfo ya wo mudidi party nanim na ye yisi ne ya no mo so do ma no atumbi ka bi se ehu behia se yisi na dwuma oye no obeye amemu ada ho no mo frencham na de obedi nkunuma hu se we de nkunimdie ne madi ampa de obedi ntwo nso ebehu se sa ntwo we de madi ntwo na esefata se medi ntwo sa nkrofo yi na yisi ni wo kasa ya na se eye Ghana ni nu a ni din ewo voter register mu a okoto aba 2024 emra kwan so asundue so ema international community boy abaso say abato no bibia akoso kama boni bia ensi ehono menti ase enti enkese yisu no otimi chire mu yese moa na mehia free Ghana fo ho no emoa we na me pa kire because to me meti haidie emoa bi asese Ghana ni de boa yisi bia no ye de aboa yisi no ensantwerefo kokova elections yi kodeyo for kovai Ghana for wom other bodies Ghanaians kovai ni esese questions esese ye busa bra na yisi no media engagement during the process na abato ne koso counting process, coalition process, regional coalition process and the national coalition process ni nyina media men and women contributing busa the relevant questions are they here relevant answers from the EC na in fact EC nso timi born homodin enya bere mayen kire niema muma bibia akoso jojo enti emwa bio ena yisi ni here free Ghana ni ho migidi se asofo nso ekomu kotodwa ni bompaye pa eni ma yisi ni se yisi na dwuma no entimi nya fefefe ebra abonyi bia ensi election security task force wo mo yo mo dwuma kama ebra na abato no koso from 7 to 5 p.m. no boni bia ensi counting process bibia koso kama coalition centers eni yesha ase hu se afa mentime ho ase bi twitwiniti wo constituencies ahodo ni bi enti emwa ben na sese nu yisi hia edi free Ghana for ho apart from niema mabobo so a yesa amanyofo ya the NPP the NDC so far there's 8 parliamentary candidates of the NPP and the day yisi no akokoto efa sa coalition yo hon sensem ya ensawa madraji the parliamentary candidate of the NDC and so the assembly koda koji injunction abeto every coalition exercise na ekoso police training school tesano enti emwa no se isi ne betimi ababiewu no abemaga na fo nyina hu se mihiam wa wei because bibia yisi hia bia sika oman ma ni sika asa sika na oman de ma no mi amete ha as Ghana ni metuo wom wa wutie mi ofie wonso wutuo wom enti nke banam wo esasa me no de boa yisi no a enka sika famu de ne de yatuatua to ama ban na tibi de ama no ma ne de aye adwuma no enti nke aboa na saa kwan no so ama saa kwan no adwuma na koso toten afi eba ne bambe mu nso a election security task force wo ma dwuma bia se de o mbetumi bia ema sundua ne ye pe before, during and after the elections, me ye pa say sa sundue no ye enjoy it. Sabere ya me no kasei entinke ban bambo afomu nso a enka me gidi se Ghana fo bo won ho ban Ghana police fo a watu won ho asi wo so obebo yisi no ne mpanimfo ene Ghana fo agapade ene nipa nkwa ho ban no oyo ma dwuma pepepe de ma yisi no saa kwan ne so enti moa na yisi si ohia no eye moa ba ebio moa na yisi si ohia no eye moa ba ebio emwa toso miensa yisi di here free me no ho and say adwuma ye nyina from day 1 kopem 7 December 2024 7 o'clock anopa no nenka ni nyina betumi aye kwasa me no ya nkwa nkoto aba nka nipa ba akukura nsi police station bia nkoto aba nka yisi na adwuma ye nyina na nka aye kwa nka nenka ye nya obi a wanwe ne presidential enya obi a wanwe ne parliamentary enti ye yisi ne mwa say said the constitution no emma yan ho kwan say ye nto aba ye mpamimfo ni tiri so ebra yisi ebeye na dwuma nyina wie no ye mfo ya bato ne enko complement no ye kosa la ko di la so koto aba emma yisi na dwuma no ye complement emma ne ye kama enti moa be bio na yisi here free Ghana ni ho na na me busa say enti afedie yisi no be hia obi moa tio afa bi yi sinu a wa 2024 abato eso in fact on adwumadie ne hye ne nsa no obehia obi mu a e wo ne dwumadi a odi mu ana the constituencies ya ye ka ho asem ne ya ama yi si aba abonten abaye press conference se die sie ensi a entin ka so yi si no obehia omo a obehia me mo a na edu ba bi a ya na me nsa anti yi si na se emwa wo si wo hia firi me Ghana ni ho enti na wo se wo bibia ye fe no IPAC committee ana IPAC committee enti our IPAC meeting no your political parties on reps political parties are you see what you wanna tum ewo nkratem wo on reps nyina wo so and wo se wo ye IPAC meeting a sa political parties reps nyina obi a why na adwin so obeba de obeba aba betie ne wo ka enti contribution biara emwo biara sase wo de ma ho ewo ne party members ye Ghana fo din mu no me jimidi ye se nipa no betena se ana obeso ye gina no de ama isi ne se me nso ni gina me party ni me party members supporters and sympathizers anamu ewo IPAC meeting yase ye nsusu ye nie ewo moa wo si wo hia firi ye ho no me jimidi se NPP be yesa NDC be yesa movement for change be yesa na nakwa be di akon e be yesa new force obe yesa all the other parties are kenyina e be yesa in the name of their party members supporters and sympathizers pina dodo na ye Ghana fo enti nkamwana wusi wuhia no enka IPAC meeting no one of the solutions and the man say ubetumi agada mwana wuhia no e de afiri meme ho ebra memma easy office ho ma cha wati ase enti nka constituencies ahodo a akai e kwanya sese easy ni faso e declare elections no so obeye recoalition so onye recoalition and now say obeye den no obe follow on other alternative measures so no dey declare elections no the gidi say enka at the IPAC meeting no say is ni table sa constituencies ya ho aba asemi na mpanimfo no e discuss e deliberate upon it ye benya solution enti nka me through other bodies omo ewo say ewo IPAC meeting ne so to civil society organizations any other bodies no enka obi baba begina me ma namu amma suggestions ebetumi amma wetumi arrive at a solution sa or how is namia eminti waso hia me moyi enka betumi amma afiri mu preko pafi enti why say is no is now resorting to press conference the bekasa bebre meanwhile at the end of the press conference make us attention of Kenya no there is no a single solution and the press conference here is here we tear me from the beginning till the end constituencies winter one tower so when na so wadi nkunim and I see returning officer say one officer ekobo winner and we cement yase and we supporters go go ho and you say ballot papers and one PC to you see atitim you see bia be and you think you say to abani we are coalition center ho no and can number of people e beto ye na see etimi pesti bi ho na you twama won say asumasi party we enipa dodo say na toma na wa ha jasensem ni hunyai and amana ko edede and yete ha ye ka ho asemi ma che utie me de enti ensema yisi ni ka ye nyinara eya sansa no aya tetenwa bepem ne say ye were outstanding 9 constituencies enne according to the EC ontimi hu ni pa ye to aba 7 December no wadi nkunim e that constituency meanwhile electoral commission the electoral commissioner returning officers so we pansa declare in some of these outstanding constituencies say assume si na win our constituency ha but according to every Greater Accra headquarters of the East, you know, was say those declarations, no, are illegal because some of these officers were under pressure. Pressure. Some of these officers, you know, were coerced into declaring somebody a winner. And in his, you know, headquarters in Yintum. Now, in Yintum, say, when I'm winning your constituency, recall here, according to the Ghana Police and the Security Election Security Task Force. What should I say? Police training school what test now the buy or do one so to from now or do one a new who be party for bar and near mom but down the do honor now on to me mobile so casa or what was so I recall now and kabambo begin in them. The can know they are touching you. Who besides security for the same so say about the days say no I'm saying a pebble before out there recallation no you say or pebble kumase and or pebble before wakra na no kura ti do sa ko bo election security task force na mane no o se wodo wona so to fam na otietie ye no say isi no koso recallation new places and centers ya was still party supporters no and recallation exercise no entimi pay yo enti yisi no pa ontu no for sa kwan so enti say whether recallation amasi ye de declarations are these officials na ye constituency level on the bay adwuma as we speak yisi ni nya solution as to kwanya or these 9 constituencies ne befa so na yenya your win ye our constituency ho yisi no nya solution afei na opemwa afiri obampani oti akonya so na nado danko akufu ado ho afei na opemwa afiri obampani ayato abayi no John Dramani Mahama ho afei na yisi ne se opemwa afiri wo ene me Ghana ni ho se yamfa maboa won na de sese wo ye e ma abato aye to na fi no bibia timi wie di no watumi aye but madikaka say what has happened to the IPAC meetings are using the political parties and the civil society organizations any other bodies ne ye no what has happened to it ya ko December 7th elections na wie in the IPAC meeting no ogu anasa still edaso ye adwuma because press conference ayi su be ye we ye na nsantwere for kakra ni bebu sa questions abane o kan ye no and there was no solution say aya ye kasa yin so both the NPP and the NDC political parties parliamentary candidates adi isi akodina court and Sawama Dwaji NDC parliamentary candidate say easy as a so ja recallation no all ye e wotesa no because e illegal ye to aba no won Sawama Dwaji ya nto no wotesa no and Sawama Dwaji eligible voters ne kosa ala to abasa or MP e won Sawama Dwaji enye tesa no Adwaji where won Sawama Dwaji enti sa recallation no yisi ni so oye no in fact okaya the series so say CI no a yisi de to aba 2024 no sa recallation na wo kan wasem no enim ba bia enti enye emra kwaso na yisi ni na ma otu sa na mo no sa nso ne yatete say on the side of the NPP 8 parliamentary candidate and so the east na court say east nenhwe na coalition bi obeye bia na watimi hu nipa odi nkunim ewo constituencies nkuya akaya ye di hu nkomo anyimire mu no on declare omo as winners na ye hu ni abato no susu aso no esitiye enti se niam na kwa akoye miensa NPP say koye recoalition NDC say ensa wama do agire ne to aba ya anto no police training school enti so obeye recoalition abransa wama do agire ne beye ya nya no ho tesa no enamra kwa so ana say recoalition exercise no so no election security task force a woman na boban e wa abato ho no woman so ka kire wo say sa recoalition exercise no amaame wo say wo ye no baby odi kan de ba constituency wo kura no amfa baby odi free constituency wo de ba Greater Accra no so antintam wo sa so di ko kuma so de ba ko be wa Accra he ya eno nso so ya sa te say emfa enti in this case a dear partner says is no solution to what is happening and as you did say ya dey 2025 9 constituencies so where are one constituency to say sal 9 constituencies babia say me dua na kosi wa na me yama shimene say enti yesa be na constituency bi e wo Ghana ha in 2025 a onya member of parliament and represent wo mo e wo parliament house ana ti sabi ye nya one constituency sal a wo menya MP and represent wo and na ko hono ko hasa bi mpuntu ositi wo hono mo ka na ko hwusu a onno wo hono mo ko he enti me sa press conference upon press conference and I recoalition and is illegal and is what no IPAC meeting is there. Why don't you call the parties and all the stakeholders na mon kotenase na dia bay mon pekwa bi famfa so. Do you have to call on the president before you can declare somebody a winner in the constituency? Wanna supervise election? And do you have to call on the president-elect before you can declare somebody a winner in a constituency? Wanna supervise elections across all honorable? And do you have to call on Ghanaians? Bra, gani ya from the ye, ama sunduya ba na wuju din. Say krata bi before man so bia ba bia na yesi isi abo no homodin pa say 2024 elections one man sunduya ba. In fact, the Ghana Electoral Commission to know ya na mtimyem de. But ye more me papa din wum. Enti dia sam me ya no me yema. No for me dia wo yen anything. See I know we be kwato aba no. Emra no esisen se etu aba ni wie na achiwie koba se ya. Emra no se ye den. Enu na be ka kire ye ni o. Enu na ye expect say Madam Jane Mensah enu Bosman Asare and those are wo mo hwe adwuma dia so mo sasa bato bi e be ko so wo ma mu bia no. Wọ́n mú nẹ́ẹ̀ hwẹ́ so wọ́n no ẹ̀mẹ́ sọ mbẹ́ kàtìrẹ̀ yẹn ẹ̀sẹ̀ nkì ebi di nkọ́mọ́ a ne nkasi àyínú a ọdẹ kọ́tọ́ àbá no ẹ̀fẹ́ hwẹ́ parliamentary so no because presidential no deɛ bẹ́ẹ̀ pẹ́ mu nẹ́ deɛ odi ntwẹ́ bi gyi tu mu ntẹ̀m ti na ɛhɔ deɛ yɛn ntẹ́ hwee wɔ hɔ baa figures na ɛm sɛ na wɔn a yɛdi nkunim ne n'ano na wɔn yie dede because wɔn lusu nti wɔn kɔ hwɛ figures nim but ɛnɛ yi wɔn a di nkunim ti na wɔn akɔ yɛ di but still there is something wrong there ɛyɛ akyɛke figures ni yie. Enti nkasese amene okasai enkasi anu a eyemra eda abatoɔ no ho no efa hwɛ constituency elections ne so parliamentary elections ne so no enu na nkasese yisi obai na nkoa ba be biem na de ato nsantwerɛfoɔ nanim na wasase enhyehyɛ a yɛde kɔto aba no constituency level parliamentary level no embra ne se yɛto aba ni wie na yisi official obi ni tuo be gina no so na oso obi nsa sa so masi na adi nkunimu a eye illegal ni wa bi ma tere nsantwerefo no an eye ampa enti se koba ne saa akwanya ohoma isi ni say odebehe ama pepere yo aye adwuma no so ye be ye recollation ana ye nye recollation ye be use alternative measures aye de be declare somebody a winner whether say the already declared winner no ono na be di nkunim ana say ni olusu ye first half no on na be di nkunim a se ne mra ne te ye no na nko atere ma kire ye enti nkawei ehu nko hia say ye nko Greater Accra we am Greater Accra nyina mfa soldier for the police for ntwa wunsia because he see be recollation and can we here but you tie me there say yam ko Kumase we am ko dia Asafo market we am for police for any soldier for ntwa wunsia because he see be recollation abaya to no onsa wo madu agiri afai die Kumase Asafo market and ye call it recollation wo. I mean, where are we getting to? Ye kwa hin asomai ye kwa hin ade na wo ye no emra da ho emra na da ho na sesai enti se ye mamra ne nka na mintum na do meka nkere wo say yisi koso na ye recollation no ebra bambofo say se unnim na to aso ye Sament me ho asini de na party supporters ni ye no afebia anwe ya ebeje nsam enti hie o mampani a yato aba ama no John Dramani Mahama se ono na emeka nkira wo se koso na ye recollation no ebra wo de emra CI no esesen. What is the CI saying? What is the CI saying? So election security task force if fairly on duty so fairly ebra went to me anya junior dia show on say on moban ema bibia nkoso whether say ye counting whether say ye recollation whether say ye collation whether say ye declare obi winner whether say ye the ballot box bi ko baabi went to me anya juma ni ya. What is the CI saying? CI necessary. CI necessary. CI necessary. And to say Ghana for one police. Now you recollation no ana. Is that what you are telling us? Ghana for one police. Now I recollation ana. Me beside this question because you say security task force failed to protect staff during coalition processes. Security task force no is na min to say adwuma de say won san o faili say obebo easy officials no ho ban ebra na coalition ni koso enti say task force na adwuma to you o ma faili Ghana for na say ye mabo ho ban na ye coalition no ana. What is the solution? Baby a ye duru no ye hia kasa tenten. What we need is a solution. What admit is that there is a challenge there. And you sit down with your people, sit down with your men. Call IPAC meeting. Now maintenance and amicable solution because there is an admission say there is a challenge. And you can attend because our press conference here na we no chance here meeting na me say radio na meeting kura na ebo our press conference na no we no playback almost in some in that press conference no the same thing but something nyema maku bi e necessary what you say nyema maku bi necessary eti yisi say what you say constituency bi yet say Ablekuma North any Okai Central sa results no free oba idi nyina illegal. What is the proof? What is the proof say illegal? What is where is the proof? Where is the proof? Where is the proof? Because media be say by now the ABA who will prove look at say this is the proof why I am saying it is illegal. Where is the proof? There are numbers so and yet the party supporters because baby we are looking at numbers and numbers they declare will be winner or loser and yet the means and way because bomber will be and they declare obi as winner or loser. There be and numbers they declare obi. What number do you have to justify say you are okay indeed and illegal and course? What numbers do you have to prove? Coffee check easy website, mommy. Because as at Emrechi, I'm call easy website. Not single constituency creating one more the result. I bet was say these are the results from these constituencies. MP winning number say no number koto abano na ye dudu say do lose here number say no. So what numbers do you have to prove say indeed what went on there no na ye illegal? Your numbers. Whether the presiding officer was coerced or not coerced, number ben no gina so declare. And think amidie bisusu say na adie me say if the numbers were right but the prayer of fans who declare no and no because say no man declare ya you resolve it at your office. Baba call IPAC meeting, ma call address all those things. But what you say? Enti ya betra won say na constituency bi wo Ghana ha. Yentimi na member of parliament and present to wamo. I represent you our parliament house ana. The question of me say numere no. Yes, I betra Ghana have you. Send your south for 4 good years. Now only MP. Because of Obi Ajuma wa many year. Yeah, easy for your Juma o. Sandy na say bo bado, but this time round there, I say afata the fufu bi na say. So, now what translate now is dia. Na ase said the Ghana phobia dwin on say ma me no ase o se party bi atade and o pese o ye adwuma bi ma party no na kamia ye se ne ye na kire say sa ade na nkrofo ka no eno kure kakra ya abem. Engineer make can say whether recoalition, whether security issues, whether Mahama and Nana Akufo-Addo should come and support or Ghanaians should come and support. IPAC meeting. Able to me, I'm a solution to what is happening. It's to call for IPAC meeting. Alhaji Bello, NDC Eastern Regional Director of Elections, Eastern Region. Alhaji Bello, Otemeka Nyumreya. Memoajo Edba Hot 93.9 FM. Juhubio Jumedieso. Alhaji Bello Pacha Otemeka. Ojina so batem say on Temenka etiko fihwe mame. La yi ya amonye ni na mama ye bre pa. De bia Temenka. Alhaji, good evening. Alhaji, good evening. Alhaji, what you make? About your Monchakila and Mami. Moya do Mija, Radin Yankopon. The Bomodi Bia Semene Alhaji Bello Ebedi and come up from the Eastern Region because as we speak in Sawam Adwajiri constituency, Eka constituencies are easy press conference fa ho and the day no home. Alhaji what men kan nyumia me mo akwa about the hot 93.9 FM so. Na maintain it also but maintain it so reconnect the line for me. Maybe in loud but maintain it. Hello. Alhaji Bacha what men kan. Hi, Charlie. Reconnect him maintain it. Alhaji what men kan. Yanto Jumadi so hot 93.9 FM so Dwene Ho Bio ni Jumadi na wutie no na ye bomodin bia say ye beto ato ahoma no na ye ne Alhaji Bello akodi and come from the Eastern Region said the medical mo aso ate no and Sawam Adwajiri constituency is one of the constituencies are easy press conference fa ho and the day Alhaji say me to won kan so temenka. Hello Alhaji Bello o temenka.
Hello, Mento Kasa.
Alhaji also what me kasa. Nah. Okay, so So Yebesafre Alaji, call him back for me. Now no enkasa. So we are talking about the press conference at Eko so and the day the Electoral Commission office Greater Accra. Alaji, good evening. Alaji, good evening. Alaji Bacha Otiminka. Charlie. So Bacha me down me honama basis ya me ba yebeto so na ya hwe challenge no na ya resolve e dia mamu na ya hwe se be call Eastern Region ni Alhaji Bello akudi enkomo. Aranti yanko ahomano so na ne Alhaji Bello enkonkodi enkomo from the Eastern Region or the NDC's Eastern Regional Director of Elections na and the press conference also Electoral Commission headquarters na in Sawam Adwajiri one of the constituencies is eka ho asem se bepem na me no eka say yenyahu ne udi abato no mu enkunim na even recoalition exercise and there koso ho no krampo no due to security reasons ama is apostle Alhaji Bello oteminka nyume memoajo eba hot 93.9 FM Dwene Ho Bio dwumadie so Alhaji, good evening.
Hello.
Yeah, Alhaji memoajo.
Hello.
Kofi say any free phone no in free enti mpacho fa adefo for friend no mame why mpacho wadaroma wacho me ba sisi ya dia ba beto aso
Hot. Put the power. The #1 station in the capital. Hot 93.9. Lock it in. More news. More information. Hot. Morning Drive. The #1 hot presenter in the nation. 93.9. Your hot radio station. While the others keep on talking, you keep on rocking. Hot 93.9. Something and really cool. Back to it. Put the power. The #1 station in the hot.
Yes, I'm at you for now. Kwaba Bio Emra Hot 93.9 FM Dwene Ho Bio dwumadie so na no so abapa ho sema edu mienu engakrakra ye ko yanim fache yen telephone line no na sinto kakra bi ewo ho ho adwuma ntino in no time on be resolve ni nyina na interview bi esese ye bia no na ya na ye hwese yen sabeka Mr. Amon Kote or a local governance expert and also okay me yanko amanu ne Mr. Amon Kote nkudi nkomo Mr. Kote wotimi kan nyume ya me mo akwa ba de ba hot 93.9 FM Dwene Ho Bio dwumadie so Mr. Kote mpacha wotimi kan the same thing at the comment Kote mpacha wotimi kan okay, so yanto adwumadie ne so emfama anumre na yemfa aseda emma Sita Health Scientific Clinic Limited. Sita Health say yare bia how bia petu anamo ne fabra o masoe na ombeboa na wanya apomden say eye impotence and say eye omanhood no na airphone on ubema no airphone kete omoding so because Sita Health Scientific Herbal Clinic no akwaji adru afisa ya chronic ulcer and say pressure stroke and all types of cancer and a hawa obeko Sita Health Scientific Herbal Clinic no akwaji adru e de aye unipadua no free 0535611373 and 0535599137 na when you see to have scientific herbal clinic entry and come and mommy and you Mr. Amon Kote, thank you so much. Sir Wajia so na ni di nkomo anyumre. Mr. Kote mpacha otemeka. So what is happening to the line? Okay, so you better try other means na ya hwese interviews no betimi akwa. Mr. Kote mpacha otemeka. Okay, so cut him na me fa we in front na ya hwese obejiso ana ye ne edi enkomo nti ye hwese ye nsabe ka Mr. Amon Kote na ye no atwetwe enkomo you see fatra na ye hwe enti meba mami brazil sai ni enye lines no ehun aduma meba sisi
Put the power. The number one station in the capital. Hot 93. Hot 93.9. Lock it in. More news. More information. Hot. Morning Drive. The number one hot presenter in the nation. 93.9. Your hot radio station. While the others keep on talking, we keep on rocking. Hot 93.9. Something and really cool. Back to today's lineup at R&B on 93.9. Hot.
Yen try hwese yen sabe ka Mr. Amon Kote na yen no edi enkoma. Mr. Kote mpacha otimi ka nyumre ya mo akwa ba de ba hot 93.9 FM Dwene Ho Bio dwumadi so. Mr. Kote mpacha otimi ka. No, on Timika. I think so. Instead, your phone lines number for no more. It will be better. Na yem find her lines no. You be line no ma at for no. Na almost freba they are resolve a issue na yanyanu fia and say yenina you be here Ghana for more. Say yenina you be here Ghana for more. Oh, they say, Mizumi here Ghana for more. 0551744556 0551744556 na ofraba subine no wadi nkomo and the easy press conference or the ababetu idwa wati mu nsem ni bia wadwintre oh say Kofi attend to the phone for me na bacho let's attend to the listeners medical be phone lines na mo dada sam be pick call no mame na yemfa no Kofi be pick call no mame no Kofi be phone lines no be pick call no mame.
Put the power. The number one station in the capital. Hot 93. Hot 93.9. Lock it in. More news. More information. Hot. Morning Drive. The number one hot presenter in the nation. 93.9. Your radio station. Hello. While the others keep on talking. Hot.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Pacho, good evening.
Pacho, do you baby Africa anyway?
Pacho, within the Mohammed Kasaf, we are the 5 street.
Mohammed Pacho Yanko.
Oh, Pacho, my sister, is in the Siawama, we are young, say, we are MDT into some way and the last party Nagasha, a guitar for you now, some way I didn't do in your fine. In your Pamus and chop on as you can. And yes, my area and you're fine.
All right, my name Mohammed so Rebecca when you real Jumadi so 0551744556. Hello, good evening.
Hello?
Yes, I will do the baby Africa you may.
Yeah, good evening.
Much of the baby Africa, my into adventure.
Mr. I'm in the ground.
Yanko.
That may be say. Charlotte say ebe juma ya nya problem dia ado na jemen san kwa oba ya nya problem say bitu wa mintia say nti 1 2 3 no ena ya bi manana because ya ku aba police station ni na ya kinkan ya nim say police station B ya nya 20 C 50 and you want to me come my way and no no ka say who we need a Banu police station. And she said, yeah, we need not say, as the assembly Bawan, yes, I got it. And yes, all the to say, yeah, MPs, oh, yeah, I'm put to do about your home. Yes, on the no, Oma, Yamapa, and ready. Now, young Koyan, without it.
Mesumedasi enyumreso of Rebecca ho ewo dwumadi eso 0551744556 your phone lines are obefa so na wode wa adwenkyere abrain about the press conference EC no and day outlining 9 constituencies are still outstanding ewo election 2024 parliamentary dianimu. Hello, good evening.
Fine, in FM John Nakasa
John from Dwene. My name is John.
Nana person the issue or should be you no one should be so no magana for you to you shishi Ghana no only no fun can improve the piano creda answer or no so no lento no on that the bomb no sa no be shishi sa this is keeping now mo di dada no people no chita fun bi di dada no ano mpete o be kan ko ya o hwe no e ni yo ana nyakopon ne di ni o no mo ndi asinya ma chi no mo pakata hye no proye na o mo ma ne mbo ana na do di jaga na hye no sa do be bo ma no ndi si na isi ya no di o hwe ni ye ana fa no kore meto ansa o mo da o mo nda ntuka kra me so ma kira
But as so for Rebecca ho anwumre e wo dwumadi so 0551744556 you make so as na anwumre Sita Health Scientific Clinic and Mamalu Rice. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
But you didn't anybody be free.
Me did you Omega kind start with Bubuashi side.
Omega me into from Bubuashi side.
The American say 2020 in class omunko court into so the other trend so omunko court to coin book no omunko why manin ya na fa but be aba na the air can say you want declare yeah any to you but here ya we college ya everyone know that
menso me da se anwumre so be kan ho e odwumadi eso 0551744556 na odo adwenkyere eba. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening. Mr. Tony, as the conductor, especially, Physical things too.
Much on me into it.
Maybe I'm not going to say, why the Molana hot and Pampara. I can't better mechanic, you see, we are all you need now. No, it's no man in the house because there are no, it's never too much, everything off. And I'm going to go to the company of women now. It's not who you and I are wrong. But I say, yeah. Copy me now, no, I am going to afa hono enwa na okotwa oye me de me plano me wo friend e o mi fi inti me plano pe o re no ni bi ya pe no ma tu di embra ye no ya e pe ta no ni ma ni pe ta na di anye pe na me ta da ma te pa de line na mo frefre mi ta mo ko ti na mo fe mo mu nya mo no.
Thank you so much. That's so Rebecca when you bring 0551744556. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Yes, sir. Good evening. Would you anybody have free? Okay, but you're going to Pacho, any of my video be on couch you one yet me akasawai. Wadaruma. Thank you so much. Say Rebecca, okay, so 0551744556. Or say yeah, we use one another contest. This is Kanasi. Good evening. Hello, good evening. Kofi, I'm say, Hello, good evening. Okay, 0551-744-556. Edi ose yawo muntino yenka bibi fufuro. Die ne yenka. Ka kire de yenka nka be boa yen ba. Die na ma yawo ne ba. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Goviem say went to be nyina so enti yemfa offer for 0551-744-556. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Yeah, what you frame Alasan. I don't want to frame it. The Takasi is Legon Hills, Nana Group.
But you need you from Legon Hills.
Yeah, the patch of the East in Warrior and your frame. What would you say? And this is like what from what? What I think before the Kulu, oh, never to come back. Parliamentary Yafa. Over presidential Yafa. But before the Kulu, we are going to see you over to my and they charge over. Obey and to talk about my maybe to my contract and say, oh, say, no one to be also all fun to. That's how they make you say it become here, it become also. Motivating Canada or
Let us say. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Yes, I would need any baby Afrifi. Evening, sir. Would need any baby Afrifi.
Mr. Kama.
If you Tema. Kama. Okay, but you're my way.
You know, a percent of Ghana. Yamini Mbemu and the China. Monadi only say.
Acho yetio kasa. Is in the line akati. Yamfa next caller. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, sir. We need anybody Afrifi.
Good evening,
Mohammed Mayintio.
Dacho, the easy that 2020 or now smart Kubaro. Different result there means yeah, recollection.
Majo, question now is that Busabuna, and say, I think you don't know what to work for, said the question clear. Why?
Message 2020 no. Easy no on our very result means so a mistake. No, yeah, before a recollection be mana. On also be so winning our winning. So, we are on the own bank of court.
Zabe Pepe.
That was what I started the name winning and winning. Hope I saw the
Mohammed Medase, why?
Good,
thank you. The question in Mudao. Hello, good evening. But you did baby Afrifi. Kwame Alhaji. But you need to
2020, you see, some results are different. Therefore, figures are therefore, say, Mahama say on theatre or the court, stay no, Omjimai, Kufadu. Now then, we need your all theatre now, or almost on theatre, no more fan court. Not stay or say Mahama and Elfan Ajima. Then for Yakin, you pet or Kodia or man, Oma Tomla, Naya, and Woodsoy, Madamasi.
Kwame Alhaji Medas is off Rebecca. Hello, good evening. Sorry, went to be 0551-744-556. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Pacho di any baby Afrifi.
Frame Kwesi. Frame Kwasi.
Okay, Kwesi Pukwasi my intio.
Yeah, Pacho, Tama is in the clear results. No, year. Somebody or see, election is not a process, it's an event. When I just from print of register to exhibition to event open is a person people only more in parliament. And yes, sir. Ambassador. Oh yeah, no pa.
Meso me da say you raise of Fred what venture e buy. Nti easy ni si o hia Ghana for mo a me gidi say mo ani bia na ye engage Ghana for mo de ma yisi no. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Yes, I would need baby afifi.
Maybe Eric, my friend here, Jacojo.
Eric, mpacho ma yiti wai.
Me think I'm a many NDC for no much, so Monia Bibri. Some of Kakrama and Susuna Makuman Tom Yamway.
But say a Ghana for the Kotwaba into NDC for it to be from Mamosa.
Oh, Mr. County to my NDC Mumudia, but young confirm Mobania Mobaku didn't count.
I know bit me I watch about me says Anam Ranoka and Kaubia Besoriacha and Adri at your constituency or Pesa Party B. Eco Party B. Thank you, but as it's over now, we can when you break. You may so 0551 744 556. If you went to me, and you so for next caller no. Na yenko 0551 744 556. Evening.
Hello.
Yes, I would need baby afifi.
The first a to break. The Vela, the MP the Vela, Abusi.
Okay, a homo cordier.
What they are to draper,
Gizela Tete constituency.
Yeah.
A Hona Eugene Ahin be contested ya Motuetiano no.
But that was the part of what Casa and Pamame. The person to the way the iron car said the project now case only have our baby tomorrow in. They do my way just to win the umbrella. Right, yeah, school like most of the umbrella. So the Juma so the Juma Bobamba. Second, the son can say, if you pay anything, and then the young with it. When we send another year, high jet court, and now my high jet court, and one of my customers will see. Will be beer when Uncle Court. That's what it is, that my friend.
Yes, that's your new so kind who would you mediate so next caller. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
I told you baby afifi. In Sawam. In Sawam Madrid and Sawam. Okay, my interior. Says one of them will be an Amunya Mwempi.
Don't play them, but yes, I can.
What's in here?
Some don't play the name is in any
and Sawam. Okay, and you say you busa is no and that obey recollection every.
Okay.
And to one pina now for the busa said Abena Mubinano. And pina now for the busa and I said Abena Musumbiana Wempi.
Actually, you would
okay. And you better bomb you busa is in a mom. Why? Now, more to my wine.
Don't play.
Not to my don't pray. Okay, and you have the easy because don't bram to man or fire, and I say I'm fine. But then this is for don't pray. Okay, thank you so much. 0551744556. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Yes, Pacho Dini baby Afrifi. Kase free suhum.
Pacho hani.
Asuhum de se manya mo MP dada won.
Pacho se.
Suhum manya mo MP dada. Wana weni wo. Oh, okay, no problem. Yanko eni.
Pacho hello.
Pacho mi ti o kasa.
Dana sisi no o say finish. Mo amote bro for mo kire me.
It is finished.
O say finish. O declare results no we na o say finish. Finish no so kire say you. Na the end aka o sa ka say on dia say en kan dia.
Okay.
Hello.
Jopa, what you are doing to you, Kasa? We need to Kasa.
Dano, or so are we? No, we are a Banasan or Sakasi and Kandi. Okay, or Honam, the Akima Jacka.
Okay. Bacho yedase yemfa next caller. Oba nyame na ane mekasa oni isi ne kasa isi so hia yemwa nti moma yemwa no kwan bia bitimi afa so aboa ne bia na waboa nti oba na ane isi na kasa de amame 0551744556. Hello, good evening. Bacho ujina so mayenti udi ni baby afefi. Ofi yini free so na fa next caller na yenko yenim 0551744556. Ofra radio so nti ya mo attention nyina amra ha no mo na watimi a contribute amaye na ye ko yenim 0551744556 ma yemfa aseda ema aboafo a eboaye mamalu rice o se emo papa anunsu ede kakra bi na tu bebri udisi jaso so a enche sesie na aben mamalu rice kase ankasa enti bomoden se brunyan obema mamalu rice na a visit o kitchen honomo mamalu rice na de ba ko ho ne se o ye de mamofra no a o ma nitime je ho pa se mofra ni nya mamalu rice a emu bia ni hono ma bedo won kon bi aje mamalu rice enti mo a monoa emu ton no mamalu rice enye mo a obenoa aton esan ne de ene senia anunsu ni sitie enti no ebeboa na atwe customers no bebiri na de amount America's #1 Thai jasmine rice na yes gluten free good for all, cholesterol free and obia na hododo no on say owo obia na hododo no na de na ko hospital na wo pa aduane akoma no na timi aboa madura doctors de be mano no wanya na pom de intentemu a mamalu rice wo de no a na tibi koma no ye man na duro no bogu so adu sisi a na hode aba kinkiri won si for ma de na ekono na mamalu rice nso no enye GMO product organic natural mamalu rice 100% quality na the taste nso no great sweet aroma natural perfume say one one to fast what to say yeah we emo emumo enti bronyen eni bronya ti new year say one one a maninye mamalu rice mbacho manya o signal no why thank you enti mamalu rice obeko shop bia eben obia mu ewo Ghana ha obenya bia to shop bia ben ewo Ghana ha bia uwura mu a wo se wo pe mamalu rice obenya bi na wato na ukọ Cape Coastal yewo Suntec supermarket Cape Coast ukọ a obenya mamalu rice ni bi ato ewo honomo Kumasi obefre 0249 526513 0249 526513 na one mpanimfo adin komo wo frɛ wo no mo fa wo se mamalu rice no anti no afrɛ mamalu rice na wo de wo frɛ ya wo gye so hello a wo se mamalu rice no akra ha nso se wo pedi doso promatu na wakoton obefre 054 301 0400 054 301 0400 na onsa ebeka mamalu rice no do sopum na wakwa akoton mamalu rice esan sweet aroma ewo na ewo natural perfume na it tasty great na the quality no so 100% intino mbacho afi ahoho a eba wonsrahwe ebe mu ofisi apa emfa emu bi nkoma won emankuyo mo ayemtu won serve wo mamalu rice paraze e kaos yo timi se wudi mo kakra bi na tu bebre enti wei won ha ho kra e sevu sika mamalu rice kakra bi wudi si sunso ana aben enti so oba ya wo chia o ma chi o afisia po eno ane se wo serve no aduane na ben ya no mamalu rice it tasty good na kofi wo se menya den ozi yango eva okay for mama for we mama na say okay message we say my heartfelt condolences go to you Mrs. Gifty Adoye aka Empress Gifty of UTV. Sorry for the loss of your mother. May the good Lord make you stronger in these difficulties times. From Mamalu in USA. Okay. Enti Mamalu in USA say young country Empress Gifty of UTV hopes in Adoye wife on. Osa yenyum tuni o say young country o say oma shedin ene yako wanya ntie se o maame ato ne bonkum so na eyade a ote ye no ne hudwiri no pa na ade ba ko betumi aka kire oni se awrade nhye wo den ewo ahoyehi a emre mu na ade ba ko ahye ne so ne se awrade a na odema enti ne bre so nso a ono a na obeje mamalu rice a me bo ne mo hudwa edwa dawro di kire wi ono a na se men kantro na chiche oyure na emum no awe chiche ni mu nyina mu eya pe mamalu rice ni bidi na be ma awe chiche no asipi asita ede ama say di na ma yere me won za say egodi bure we fi say yankwa ni say okay is he on the line? Okay, ti men try say you benya Mr. Monkote aka 19 more minutes na your time aso na ye konti mame mfa Mr. Monkote na ye say you bitimi no edi enkomo ana Mr. Monkote what me kan good evening. Really tell why all these things are happening. Mr. Monkote mpacho what me kan. Hello. Mr. Mongote Otimega. Thank you so much. That's so agia so na yedi enkomo anwumre. Yedi kan abo press conference electoral commissioner Madam Jean Mensa no enne na oda na di say asat today ye ka say election 2024 yewo outstanding constituencies bese enkon na in fact oko some of the constituencies are obo constituencies mienu bidin ewa hanoma Okaikwe Central any Ablikuma North o chese declarations e course wo honum nyina no to ono electoral commissioner illegal so uti press conference ni bia yebetimi adi mu nkomo kakra okay enti wadaroma se wutie yisi ni ye pa ne oka ye ni nyina na de be pote message ben pote na no person carry across emma wiase ene Ghana empanimfo ya to aba mo anwen ni wona elusu nyina no yete
message ne asabio misrameka nyanso bia ni
which of the messages now ga say nyansa bia ni no
di obeka ye ni nyina bibia ni wa etos mu abato no ono na prepare CI and or the quarter parliament and a better than Mra. And the Mrano and any other guide elections, no. And Mrano say, you're too about you now you can kind near a coffee boom near declare. Obi abekan once in Biano at the court. You can be and you declare you. You will beat you and you declare you. A quite fast why you declare Biano at the court. And people say, a small can day. I send you to a court. And you do a better kind day.
But listen to the electoral commissioner, this press conference.
In CI 127, only said to me, only was a presidential, and what you be so in parliamentary. And you see, I know the court and the young cafe, say parliamentary choose or no beben yen sure baby a hosa.
But Mr. Kote, on this line, say easy the electoral commission commissioner no to me or ena obi beka say oponi bi edema presiding officers are presiding over the constituencies ahodo no. In this case, so we ye bibi na ehu sam from so ho a so betimi correct no per the CI I the koto abai.
No atron sa ewo CI nu a the koye no atron sa.
The American and the new say emi CI ni musa.
There be any only said to me no a returning officer now work constituency ho no ono pe ena tumi ye oye wie pe court 2020 sama yakobo tuo wo ai Techiman South ye bo tuo Techiman South declaration no amoye wo ho no na enye papa NPC for no trokoye okatro mo say ye declare we no adi court nti we dey then exercise meanwhile no NPC for no dey court nti say onu dey na okeka no ye nyam dey a wo shoot president any president ya elect wo mo no omo me dey omo ye judges.
Okay, in this case, you know, say you see, say on channel Huasia, one nemfa these constituencies now all cano, say outstanding no, court, and I say parties no, obi court, ya say be no dia court. Yemma me e work court dada no, yen kan se ni hu ba bia ye de beto ana.
Sa pepepe. Yen koto aba. Ama yen declare results. After declaration of results, no, na obi abeye gidi ewo ho. Oye gidi we no, ono akofa pink sheet foforo, atro bibi foforo e dia ba. Enti wo be declare no, we police ni, we forensic eyes. And we just a court na betimi ahye se ade we no, yemfa common forensic for no more yes and try the same here. Oh, to what to say, and I have a recollection. To me, then, or the best recollection. To me, guys.
Now, what's here a commenter? Ghana phone be a making, for example, a Angel Kabonu Island say, or ye a member of Kodeyu, election, you nya kwenya ko observe ye. Na ohu said the niama esi ekoso nia all can say looking at what has transpired and where we have gotten to, you know, enka obesusu say is, you know, emiensa nkoto abanfo for these outstanding 9 constituencies ni mu na and resolve all the issues around a coalition and recoalition and who is the winner and who is the loser no.
And they say, you know, minia kabonu wadani judge won ana oyede
Osi ni nsusu yem.
Atemi wo court ojuju obi nsusu yem. Mini woni kabonu na yeni made sin judge nana. Asembe kwani. Asema enko court ana oka we a media tu. Yen fan ko da judge no na judge ni nka say okay result amukura ni na no. Mani nyi ho. Enti yen ko to aba no foforo. Asema sa
okay, enti Mr. Kote nanka me pese me bomodin na me wie payo na yeti unso adwenche ewo ho.
Matie dada, don't worry, my kind dada.
Okay.
What I'm saying is the issue is within the legal fraternity. Akodru court. And can call court and can mini problem. And they need to be adwenche ho. But they say the court send him ran tikano. Na judge wo ho oba be na adwuma afei yisi boss otuhin wom obatimi aya adentina ko wan chemu 276 akokra be dia obi adwuma no ona odama no ana oye waye wie so obi bunduko mu obi twane mu waye wie enti e wo se okokot na okoka se chama mayor no obi be bo masum e na me declare ye thank you for such a video omusu be de kokot che judge no na judge na ka say we your trofo one now declare ye obi an shaw na ye wie so I don't get it the mental person or ye or pre-empty judicial system no I don't get it. Now, Argentina 2020, your boat you Techima, one category inquiry regulation.
Mr. Amon Kote say utie Madam Jane Mensah Yepa during the press conference now. Come here say as one recognition to the fact say some parliamentary candidates are affected in these 9 constituencies no at the assembly crocodile court. Could it be say easy no
enuna say who say enya the fan no because one man reference to the court na mo offer a president elect any a president say omo anu na omo anu enu ni de oyin
ba say Mr. Kote woni me ya adwen say obi kokota ye nipa na ode ne court na say de say obeba be serve ni notice say me de wa court is say de betimi aka say wo me de
ya sabu yisi NDC for na sabu yisi boss ya sabu bossman asare ya sabu nkofo ho ama o ma ka kire say yes omo saka so what is the problem?
If that is the case, then Obiba Musa say impression being a easy person creating Emma Ewiasi nyina ehu be about what has transpired in this year's election.
Public court opinion or give public court or court of opinion, which is useless because at this stage, you know, you are going to court are very or say a president in a police na fakoye a recoalition. Where is that one coming from? Oh, dentia after barometer and say, Mami we a yiti we no big Ghanaians in no. Because here Mami Chobi and about when I 2 years. After 3 hours, no, not both parties meaning now be any results or money.
But Mr. Kote, there back some of friend for me no na din komo na or suggest and is young fan say easy epe out of court settlement. Obetimi issue IPAC e dey atusa na mo no.
Open court out of court settlement, you know. And what I said, maybe not you what you.
Bia on pese afino court bebem na court any be declare be say per the pink sheet available in front of me no we na lose he's the person one declare be winner.
Or declare we are no ni patrono and chasia no coco yes
exactly so.
Okay, and now my declaration na we dada and it open chasia I don't know ni patrono coco no person obem e ho na maintenance no ba na obem no na djuma wo here e wo nu ene say to me na odi bam no efiri
say no utimi wu say onya omampani tumi no onya president elect tumi a obetumi aye bibi
no omo start tumi no omo so omo kopa no wo he
ade obi ni start tumi ni sese
adi ye di mra na ye adwuma emra ni sisi ye declare we a na wonti bibi ase a court ye declare we wonti ase a court adi na kodru court until my judges for nya omo adwuma o say a president ni a president elect omo ye electoral commission for omo ye returning officers assembly ground na muni midi
o ma me ne se wa bre won
ayo no so betimi aye adwuma no obi a won adwuma o ukoye Ghana ha ye wa bakosem electoral commission bi Canada electoral commissioner wa Ghana Justice Aban Odimrika efa nimpumam no oya announcement ni won ejaye wo di mraba emra na odi aba no eye clear ama 2020 sa mra na na edi adwuma wan kwosesa no ana mra ni say ye declaration ni wie wo a won tiase no court it is a kunipa and a declaration na wo emfa ho because we mark a clear example wo Techiman South o see wo de yanya declare we ni de se nipa nwotwe kra na wu ya and emfa ho just a court and this is for no so e de court bre ankuziaga se ye declare bi wa ha at this a court o de wo see president ni ex-president ni president atiti omufie nyina ma otumi omo kofa no wen president ntia na o ye electoral returning officer sana mrane se no
enti se de niema ekeka koi ohu ni se 2025 yebenya 276 MPs in parliament
en kikan ko badia judge wo ho say judge na o man Johnson no so am say the 20th and hearing and o ma date bi
yeah o ma date bi me cross check ya man
obi an hihye ni evidence and ni counter claims or reply affidavit na mo fa ko hia no ono na adwuma no oji papers ni wie na so si papers we yan fa ko forensic e ko hwe se obi aye intuition mu a so no da aye ni judgment the bad critical na so say ballot no yan ko fa boxes ni mra na yan sa mekan fine efun quiet mi ko tu e sa be ko run test na ballot papers say ya shena ono no be take decision eya mo ko rade ne foforo asa
edi uhu me yakosuru hina say there's a possibility say you jai ma court no edi asem no say de empanimfo bi di akodan court no a ye betimi anya some of these constituencies re-election say omu
enya asema okay kwa de menyante wase ni akoto aba Ghana fo ato aba ni gum say obiti ho na de ne say NDC fo nya 2/3 majority na enye enti yenko ye itakashi na yenko yi bin film enu so ye den Ghana fo na to o maba aba no say ne titie bia sa na say ekono enko titi obi sachi say o munya we mu na yenye dabi enye sa na tie Ghana fo na to aba ntam o mo to 2020 epaye no ye dini saa we so mo tuni boom e de ama NDC nti obi an kwota ne ba bi
Besa Amonkote it is finished
Niem wanga so no say it is finished okay onu the exact time no refer to a presidential no it is finished and metenafe but say no baby awo ba no e ho oni satuni no
yeah what do you mean it is finished wrong
Dabi court.
So the game is still on.
Omo te brofo omo lawyers. Omo ko church de enko court ho. Na omo ma church fake pink sheet ni na no. Judge ni bedi ahwe. NPP timika say ya to aba ye be collation ana ya collation na me pink sheet ayira ana ni ho nti makoye scan copy. What be that? And then this phone and now money pink sheet. And then the head and IPP any pink sheet. Abba, Azembe Kwen.
Mezakote medase, ebrepem yebese di nkomo. Facha yense ye fro na ye line no ye chuchuchu.
No, normal. Very technical work.
Exactly.
We na nke ni seni si ye telephone anka we na ma.
There's a Amon Kote, a local governance expert. Onona ye call no honomona yanono ekudi komo enyumre ewo dwumadi so aka 1 minute na no twe abo edi amejiso ene kwame obengsa akode junior mamalu rice ewo good taste na the flavor no so nice pa nti bronyan anu mamalu rice Accra fresh 0543010400 ene kumase 0249526513 na one mamalu empanimfo eni enkomo ne koje mamalu rice kakra bi na atu sesi na aben anu susu ede nkura na nigje ho me ba mu afisia pa aduane ya na fa serve me etime sori akọ idie na ye de dwumadi no de aka no to aso aseda nkoma producers foster technician ojinamachi ha no mo same ewo control room na Kofi Nkansa the executive producer on the show facha yen say interviews no yentimi amfa biamro technical challenge na ya resolve it nyankopo ya adoma china ibia be kototen e de ama bidin e de kwame obengsa akode junior yen hia china makrao